Hello, this is Shahara Wooten with Your Story Financial, and welcome to the Money Decisions Show. Today, we will continue to discuss Level Up Your Financial Story. In part one, you would have watched information about how to set SMARTY goals. In the second part, we would have talked about cash flow management. And the last part three, talked about growing your net worth. So please be sure to watch those episodes and then tune into this part, which is part 4, where we discuss compounding, the rule of 72. What a powerful, magical thing. So please continue to watch. I appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Now I'll get a little bit deeper into investing and why it's so important. We've got this thing called compound interest, and Albert Einstein, I believe, said it best. He said, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. And I totally agree with him on that. So there's simple interest and there's compound interest. If you look at simple interest, you've got, say, $100, and say you've got a 5% interest rate, that's $5 that you would receive. So if it's going to pay you 5% every year, then you're going to get $5 every year. So it's very simple. Whereas compound is you're going to get interest on top of your interest. So you're going to get $100. They're going to be taking $100, increasing that by 5%, and then the next year it's 105, and they're going to increase that by 5%, and then it's 105 times 5%. That's going to get increased by 5%. So you're making a lot more money than someone who's just getting $5 every year. So who pays it and who earns it? Well, the people who pay it are the ones who have credit card debt. So it works for us and it works against us. People who earn it are the ones who are investing it. So that is I love this particular quote, because you're on this call because you want to earn it, and or you're already earning it, or if you weren't earning it, you want to move towards that. So one of the things that I think is a great rule of thumb to really help explain the power of the the compounding is the rule of 72. And it's a rule of thumb that helps you determine how long it'll take your money to double given a certain interest rate or a certain rate of return. So let's do an example. If you have an interest rate that's 6%, how long would it take your money to double? So it's not an exact number, but it gets you very close. So the answer is that you take 72 and you divide that by your interest rate. You just make it a whole number. So divide that by 6, because we're using the interest rate is 6, and that equals 12. So every 12 years, your money would double. So if you put in 1,000 today, and we said, well, the market will do 6%, every 12 years, your money is going to double. So in 12 years, it would be $2,000. And then if we stayed at 6%, it would be $4,000. So that's the beauty of compounding. And it never just stays, when you're investing though, it never stays 6% or that number consistently. It goes up and down. But this is a great way to just kind of think, okay, what would happen if I invested? So think about your savings account. What interest rate are you getting on your savings account? Think about that. So the interest rate that I got when I looked at my checking account, yes, it's never consistent. That's right. So it could be 3% one year, it could be 12% the other year, but it's definitely going to be doing it's going to be compounding for you. But when I think about my savings account, now that's usually pretty consistent, unfortunately. I was getting 0.01% on my money. So using the rule of 72, take 72, divide that by 0.01. I believe that answer is 7,200 years. Yeah, so we don't want that. Or if we have 1%, it's 72 years that your money will double. So this hopefully helps you understand the power of compounding, but the power of also not just leaving your money in cash because you're afraid or you don't know what to do with it. So
definitely there's a place for cash, but there's also a place for investing too.
Thank you for watching the Money Decisions Show and participating in part 4 of Level Up Your Financial Story. I hope you got a lot out of that with the compounding interest discussion and the rule of 72, and that you get to utilize it in the right way. Please stay tuned for the next episode, part 5, where we're going to discuss further about educating yourself and other resources that are available to you to level up your financial story. Thanks again. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all of the people that are watching and participating, and please continue to do so. Thank you.